what it means to serve. I'm a teacher too, so I understand that we don't learn unless we do it. And we've done a lot of, especially with our children, making them kind of sit and listen like this and not actually putting it into action. So what kind of, again, environments are we creating where people can serve? We take our families over to Cambodia, to transform Cambodia, which actually started here in Perth. And it is such a powerful ministry and relationship that we have there. There's 3 generations there serving together. And for me, when we first started going, my daughter was 9. And I copped quite a lot from people to say, you can't take a child who's 9 over to a third world country, that's dangerous. And for me, I just really believe that it doesn't have to be overseas, but we need to help engage our kids serving and doing something which sometimes is risky, which sometimes is messy, sometimes it's not something that you can control, but it has to be something that is a real experience. And so for our children, I thought I prepared her really well. I thought, they know what they can't kind of run away from me, they need to stay close, we need to do this and need to be ready for anything, and what can you expect. And I will never forget the time when we first got into the village. We go out to a village every year now that we've sponsored, and we first got there, and with blonde hair where it's a little bit more attractive than normal, so as soon as the bus stopped, kids came from all over the place. I remember stepping out of the bus and this little girl was running towards me with snot pouring down her mouth, all down like a huge big moustache, and I ashamedly have to tell you, I stepped back into the bus as my daughter pushed from behind, stepped straight out and absolutely embraced the snot. It went all over her, and as a mother I'm thinking, oh my goodness, but as someone being challenged by a 9-year-old teaching me that actually what is more important. And she has been back every year. She raises her own money to go every year, both the children, that's just the rule, because there's a cost to serve, and they need to understand that. As they sing in the slums, she set up a marketplace a number of years ago, and people were bartering for money there. We serve in Cambodia, we transform Cambodia ministry, and last year she was teaching in one of the places as she shares God's word and the love and the message with these children. She and her brother have been very impacted by this ministry, so much that they actually felt God called them to create a ministry called Sleep On It. And now in Australia they sell pillowcases with God's promises on them. All that money goes to the children, but in Cambodia, but it also is a ministry we have in Australia for children who struggle with anxiety and fear as they lie down with God's promises about being brave and knowing that God is with them. It's it's holistic, it's all together. Can you see that? And for them it has been quite a transforming process for them as they move into teenagehood to get a perspective that we are blessed and we have so much to give, and I have gifts that I can give. That is ways that we can help our kids, our young people of all ages walk with God in life and discipleship.